What you want to do when it's hit the fan? Caleb Plant goes nuclear on Eddie Reynoso, Canelo, Alvarez. I was born ready. He ain't playing no games. We got to peep what he said. The beef is on. Undisputed just got a whole lot crazier. Let me see where it begins. See, there's a lot of tweets. So let me give you a quick backstory. This all stems from Oscar Valdez got off. He basically failed his A and B sample. And for whatever reason, the Arizona Commission, the WBC, Top Rank, ESPN, they're all breaking their own rules. It's supposed to be under the Clean Boxing Program, WBC program, for a banned substance, phetamine, that Oscar Valdez tested positive for. They broke their own rules. They had a deliberation, and they said Valdez is able to fight. So a lot of fighters, including Andre Ward, you see there's Andre Ward. He says, man, he was responding to the tweet breaking the news from ESPN's Mike Coppinger. He says, money over morals. This is how we get down in the sport. Weak move. Yeah, I said it. And keep in mind, Andre Ward, he is a commentator on ESPN that's going to be showcasing the fight. After that point, you know, everybody weighed in, including Gervonta Davis, myself, Lou DiBella. There's a lot of people talking about this because it's really deplorable what we're seeing in the sport of boxing. You know, you have never seen this where someone fails their A and B sample, yet they're allowed to continue fighting. Caleb Plant, let's begin. Smash the like button. I dropped the illest content. He said, man, it's a damn shame. Some people want to be great so bad that they cheat. And then there's people who want to be great so bad that they don't. Doing that isn't confidence, it's fear, right? So Caleb Plant, he started going in from here. All of a sudden, we got chumps at home with their feet kicked up on their couch sipping a Modelo, who overnight know exactly what this drug and that drug do, but can't even pronounce the drug, right? So you see people reacting. He says, quote, "You're an idiot. Don't you know that only makes you less hungry? Sincerely, a big fat ussy." He's going in, y'all. Let me try to. So Devin Haney went in yesterday. I made a video about that. Follow that video. Check the video. He says to Eddie Reynoso, no juice, no trainer of the year. So the fighters are fed up. And Caleb Plant said, and I quote, nah, Canelo, Eddie Reynoso, and Canelo, so Canelo team, Eddie Reynoso, and Canelo deserve bitch of the year. All of them are suspect. Middle finger up. Oh my gosh, it's going down. He said all of them are suspect. Everything out that camp is intentional. They have the knowledge and experience to know better and the resources to have the best of the best in whatever they want, but tacos or meat or some tea is the reason. So he says this is all by choice what's happening, these drug test fails, right? Nobody puts anything in my body without me getting it approved first by VADA, who's the strictest testing company. At this level and with everything that's at risk, why would I let somebody else play with my name, shaking my damn head? So Caleb Plant is professing that he's a clean athlete, not that he's ever failed a test or anything. So after everything a fighter works for and sacrifices, you're just gonna let someone tell you to take something and you're just gonna take it and not even be concerned that they may be flushing all that you have accomplished down the drain? Look, and they showing from the Resto Collins fight. Oh, it's going down, y'all. Smash the like button. My name is Ego. This is your one-stop shop for all your boxing needs. I need you guys to get the likes up. We got to go through this. He's going in. Caleb Plant continues, because at the end of the day, has a name even been mentioned of who might have given him the herbal tea? Nope. The only name that's come out is the one who took it. So why let someone put you in that position? So he's saying, who even gave you the tea? Why are you going to let someone tarnish your name as a champion What, you know what I'm saying? What was that? It referring to the Oscar Valdez. He said, if you really start asking yourself these questions and really start unpackaging all these questions by questions, does it really add up? Does it really make sense? No. This sport has no place for cheaters. Go ahead, Caleb. Oh, it's going down, people. And they always say you'll be judged by your peers. So this is bad for Eddie Reynoso and Canelo team, because you got boxers, undefeated boxers at that, champion boxers like Devin Haney, Gervonta Davis, Caleb Plant, Jamel Herring's a champion, and they all said it looks bad for either Oscar Valdez particularly or the whole Eddie Reynoso gym. You mean to tell me that you have made over $100 million? You live in San Diego, but you ate some tacos or a steak at some random ass taco stand in Mexico, or some random ass steak, and just doing that once made your levels that high? Obviously, that's a dig at Canelo Alvarez, right? And somebody says, yep, he couldn't even drop an old washed up Angulo. Oh, he talking greasy. Okay. A washed up Angulo at 54, and that's a great point. Appreciate that. Oh, wow. Man, it's going in. Get the uck out of here. People don't take this stuff out of confidence. They take it out of fear. They don't want to let their nuts hang, so they take ish that'll make them shrink. Ooh. He said they don't want to let their nuts hang, so they take some stuff that'll make their nuts shrink. I said what I said. I stand by it, so uck whoever don't like it. The people in the sport know what's up, but the ones who don't speak up are the same ones who cheat just like them. Man, Caleb went off. It almost seems frowned upon to even speak up on stuff in boxing, but I don't give a uck. There's a whole other world out there when it comes to banned substances that people in the fight game don't want to speak up about, but I could care less. There's no room for it. Right? And then someone says you have a snack founder, CEO, Victor Conte, is a known steroid distributor. Caleb says, and once upon a time, Nipsey Hussle was nothing but a Crip and a felon, but he turned his life around and decided he'd rather use his powers for good and make a positive impact with the mistakes that he had made in the past to educate and help people. He says, yet here you are defending cheaters so you can speculate all you want, but the facts are in stone, and the facts are that 3 of Eddie Reynoso's fighters have tested positive. So I say that to say just be careful, because if you keep sucking they ick like this, then you might test positive too. Oh, wow. He said, bro, he going in. Oh, man, Caleb going in. He said, if you keep sucking them off like that, you might test positive. 3 people out of Eddie Reynoso's camp tested positive. That's facts, though. That's facts. He did have three people 1 year after another. As a matter of fact, don't take my word for it. Watch this whole video. Watch Robert Garcia and what he thinks about Canelo testing positive. Ooh, so he's citing his sources. We got action, people. We got action. Wow. Things really heating up. Caleb Plant clearly not playing any games. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Wow. So things are definitely getting spicy in the world of boxing. And just because I'm the greatest at my job, the greatest when it comes to this boxing talk in the digital space, I like to cover my tracks. Just as I mentioned, Caleb Plant was accurate. Boom. This is Eddie Reynoso's camp, quote, incidents that they've had. 2018, Canelo received a 6-month ban for taking clenbuterol, no fine, and the Golovkin fight rematch got postponed and canceled for the month of May. Fact, right? 2019, he had Julio Cesar Martinez. You guys will see right there. Julio Cesar Martinez was caught on clenbuterol, but he wasn't punished. The WBC even upped the amount of clenbuterol you can have in your system because there were 5 Mexican fighters that all tested positive, including Julio Cesar Martinez, in recent memory, Canelo, Francisco Vargas, Ray Vargas, etc. And then in 2021, so 2018, 19, and 2021, Oscar tests positive for phentermine. So that's 3 people. And there's other people like Luis Nery, who had failed a drug test, a sparring partner that used to work with Canelo that he eventually fought, Avni Yildirim, and they all spent, time in the Eddie Reynoso gym, and they all had drug test fails. So that is something to note. I got more videos coming. Make sure you guys stay tuned. It's a bad look, and I can't wait for the undisputed fight. It looks like there's real bad blood brewing, and it's going to be very interesting to see how it plays out, because clearly this is going to trigger Eddie Reynoso and Canelo Alvarez, Caleb Plant speaking from the heart, speaking the truth, really. Oscar Valdez should be stripped of his title. If the WBC doesn't do that, then they're going against their own rules, and it's going to be a black eye for the sport of boxing. But this is nothing new. We see this type of business happen all the time. Canelo Plant just got more interesting. There's going to be a magnifying glass on the Eddie Reynoso Canelo gym, because Devin Haney, Gervonta, Jamel Herring, Lou DiBella, Andre Ward, Caleb Plant, people are going in talking about the precedence this sets to allow and push forth. And the crazy thing that gets me with the Oscar Valdez situation, it's not even a big fight. So if people are willing to protect a fight like that, a small fight about this big, some people didn't even know the fight was happening. So if they're going to protect a fight of that magnitude, that microscopic, what's happening at the bigger levels where there's a multimillionaire fighter or a big fight where there's a lot of money behind it? And I'm going to talk about it more. We see the double standards. Guys like Jean Pascal, black fighter, Gerald Big Baby Miller, black fighter, they were completely ridiculed by every single person in boxing. Black, white, Mexican, indifferent. Everybody just got on them when they failed drug tests. And then when it comes to Canelo, people were saying, oh, it's a water pill. Oh, it doesn't really do anything. Then why do fighters keep popping up with that hard to pronounce name of something, some drug that most people who don't live in that world have never heard of? If that ingredient or that drug, that banned substance, that PED doesn't do anything, then why do you need it in your system? What kind of tea? Where did you get the tea? So many questions. Stay tuned. We're going to cover this in pure detail. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I drop daily videos like this. Things are heating up. Canelo and Eddie Reynoso, Caleb Plant. We're going to see how this all plays out. Use my link in the description to get TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is an awesome browser extension. If you want to make money on YouTube like yours truly, I've been doing this full time for several years. Use my link in the description to get TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy can definitely help optimize your videos, in turn making you more money. Use my link for TubeBuddy. I'm definitely blacking out the Oscar Valdez fight with all things surrounding it. It's tainted. It has no interest to me. I don't think Oscar Valdez should be champion. Therefore, on my channel, we're going to stand for what we believe in. And when that fight comes on, I will have no coverage. I won't be watching it. I'm doing a complete hashtag blackout. Let me know what you guys think of Caleb Plant's rant towards Canelo and Eddie Reynoso and the Oscar Valdez verdict. Drop that in the comment section. I'm going to just keep doing my thing. We working.